Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Patrick. If the quality's not great, I tried using the mic for whatever reason during the playback. I could not get any volume at all. But we are at a harvest host in Coalinga, the R.C. Baker Automotive Museum. We got here super late last night, here on Thanksgiving, like 1 a.m. It was a nice quiet spot, but I'll show you what the area looks like. This is a parking lot and our camper. There was supposed to be somebody else here, but nobody was here when we showed up last night. It is nice and quiet. Coalinga is a pretty small town. I don't remember the population offhand. I'll probably just have to put it in the video. But it is nice, nice and quiet spot here. I would recommend it if you want to stay somewhere for the night that's nice and quiet. They have 4.85 rating on Harvest Host and Boondockers Welcome, so I would totally recommend it. Running the generator right now, so you can see in the background under the truck, just because the solar unfortunately hasn't been able to get installed just due to the constant rain, and it needs to be dry for 2 days in order to for the panels to fix. But I will make a short little video about that when we get to it, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Alright everyone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some coffee cake by Lakanto, and this is monk fruit sweetened. So we wanted to get kind of a quick start, so we figured we'd get this coffee cake mix kind of going. It has blueberries in it. Looks really good, so I figured this will be opportunity to get some baking in. Got my baking pan. Alright, so for breakfast we're going to make this Lakanto coffee cake mix with blueberries. Looks really good. Figured to try something different, so let's go ahead and start making this. So all you need is 2/3 cup of oil and some water, eggs, and vanilla extract, and then you will mix it all together. So I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil in here, and then I am going to use a paper towel to kind of mix that. Do those. Just kind of mix it. And then ignore this jug. I accidentally submerged it in water and it shrunk. So, okay, so now we need, we have our oven preheated, lightly greased 9x9 square or bundt pan and set aside. Okay, beat wet ingredients together and then add mix, stir until combined. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Let's start with the eggs. First time using this handy dandy bowl. I'm just gonna get the little eggshells, which are always annoying. Eggshells out. Okay. While this is baking, we'll just use that time to finish getting ready. So typically, I would use glass measuring cups, but from what I understand, the measurements actually aren't quite all that different. So I'm going to use what we have, which is this plastic cup. And I kind of guesstimated for 2/3, so I'm going to put that in there. Plus glass, for those of you who camp, doesn't always transport well. So maybe I'll look into getting like a plastic liquid measuring cup. Alright, do we have a whisk?
Just the one that you brought.
Well, that's too small. Alright. Another thing we add to our list is a whisk. We're just gonna use a spoon, and I got it all for myself. That's nice. That's lovely. Ooh, this is a deep bowl and it splatters. That mix. Pretty straightforward. Oh. Everything is just wanting to explode today. So I had to stick some of the coconut oil because it, you know, gets all congealed. I had to stick that in the oven to try to melt it. So before I forget about it, I'm pulling that back out. Perfect, it's melted. And now the pan is ready. The pan has been oiled from the oil being in it. Sometimes you just kind of have to make do. Right. That's what we got. So note to self, a whisk. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's gonna go in 35 to 40 minutes. At least it'll give us enough time to go to the bathroom, get dressed. Right, so that's what we have, and it's going right into the oven. All right, so we're going to take out the finished product. Had a peek, and it looks real good.
Oh, yummy.
It isn't the best oven mitt, hard to get a great grip on it, but look at that perfection! Oh my gosh!
Yummy.
Looks so tasty. All right, so there's a close-up of the finished product. And we're gonna go ahead and eat, and then we're gonna head off. Right now we're at Coalinga, and we're gonna be headed off to our next destination. We're gonna be going to Solvang, so we're gonna go ahead and eat and hit the road. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy that. But it looks really, really good. So if you're interested in trying this product, I'll see if I can find it somewhere and link it down below so you guys can check it out. So it's just a quick peek of the inside, and we use this brown butter, or butter with brown sugar and maple syrup. Highly recommend. This will go great at Trader Joe's. Lots of things from Trader Joe's, so check it out. But we're gonna go ahead and dig in. So unfortunately this was kind of a bust. Kind of got a late start, so it's very scenic though. So, but a lot of things are closed here in Solvang, so we're gonna probably find thankfully where we're staying is only an hour away, so we're just gonna come back tomorrow, a little bit change in plans. A lot of shops closed like right at 5 hours when we got here, which I guess is to be expected, so learn from my mistake. Plan in advance. There's even one place that was serving Thanksgiving dinner, which looked really good, but unfortunately everything is closed, so now we're hungry. We're trying to figure out where we're gonna get some dinner before everything closes, so it's a little bit frustrating. So yeah, it almost feels like a day that kind of got wasted, but anyway, it is really pretty around here. Tomorrow we were supposed to go to San Juan Capistrano, but I think what we're gonna do is hit up Solvang first. And then this tree is really, really pretty though. Looks different. Last time I was here was probably about 7 years ago. But it is kind of a bummer because we're hungry and we don't really know a good spot to eat. Somebody left their hat there. But yeah, this is pretty. It's actually pretty good lighting for the vlog camera, but yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It looks like a lot of people kind of scattered out, but yeah, we'll have to just come back tomorrow and check out some of the shops. There's a little bit of a change in plans, but to be expected. It's kind of a bummer, honestly. Feels like we really, I don't know, it almost feels like we kind of wasted a day, but anyway. Alright, so I ended up finding a place called Copenhagen Sausage Garden. And I got a currywurst, and then my husband got a jalapeno cheddar sausage, I believe it was. And I guess they were out of curry ketchup, and that was kind of a bummer, but the sausage itself seems to have curry in it, which is interesting. And then we have a, I think this was a apple, like cranberry salad, which seemed like a perfect Thanksgiving accompaniment side. Perfect Thanksgiving option. We haven't had lunch or dinner, so this is like lunch and dinner. Yeah, so they had an apple arugula salad with cranberries, and they also had a beet salad. And then this is a currywurst, but unfortunately didn't have curry ketchup. Was honestly a bummer, but it was what it is.
Cheddar, bacon, and sausage.
Only jalapenos?
Yep.
Okay. That looks really good. Wow, this isn't focusing. There we go.
And side of fries.
Yep, so we're gonna go ahead and dig in. This is our Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, we already celebrated Thanksgiving last weekend and the weekend before, so this will be a nice change of pace. Yeah. No, you can get it. What? You could get it via your phone. Places that are actually still open. Esco's Cafe. Damn! That's huge.
I want to try one of these cinnamon.
Maybe I get one of these for Mom. If you're listening, you better thank me later.
Classic frappe.
Oh, Turkish coffee.
Iced black coffee and sweet.
Very, very strong unfiltered coffee. Oh, they got milk tea.
They have frappes.
Dairy or non-dairy? I don't know.
And
But
these iced,
I don't know if they'll be any good. That's a lot of flavors.
iced milk tea.
Yeah.
Flavored boba tea.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get some tomorrow.
$10.50. Yeah, maybe it'd be better to. What you mean? You think you get one of these tomorrow? You say? Like a drink?
Yeah. I still have a tiny bit of my Vietnamese coffee left.
Yeah. Okay, I would agree with you.
Excuse me.
On Nutella, and then we got the apricot. Wow, look at these things.
Solvang almond croissant.
Yeah.
Cream.
Oh, look at these. Ah. Rose leaf with chocolate. Chocolate and pistachio. Interesting.
I like one of these looks good for dessert.
Yeah. Oh, these look good too. The green tea one, the macarons.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Wow. That looks good.
You want to get one of these or get two of them? Put them in the freezer. You have plenty of space.
I mean, just to keep them in there.
Yeah, maybe.
You know that one with the rose petals. That doesn't look too bad. The pistachio.
That one?
I think that has rose petals on there. The pistachio.
Is that one we want?
I'm thinking that one, yeah, the pistachio. But I was also looking at the green. I mean, the green tea one looks good too, but that one looks better. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Ew. Look at that.
She said Lite for your ice milkshake.
Now, these are a very interesting ornament. One's already broken. Not like that. It's very interesting. Oh, from Czech Republic. Wow. Interesting. Oh, how cool. That's cute. Like this one. It's a Santa. It's a black Santa. It's cute. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, I guess it's all lit up. Oh, that's pretty.
It's Thanksgiving. Like everything's closed. Well, I should say we didn't set the line in. We got up late, so we ended up getting here super late. Mostly everything's closed. We did go and get something to eat at the Copenhagen Beer Garden, I think is the name. Food was pretty good. We're just gonna come back in the morning, so we're able to check things out. And that was a truck with some loud music going by.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful setup, but we ended up actually kind of a little change of plans. So the Harvest Host that we were staying at is 2 hours away, and we really want to see some more of Solvang since we really only got here when everything was closing. So we decided to just do a very cheap Motel 6 for a night, so that way we're not having to go back and forth. Unfortunately, all the other Harvest Hosts nearby were all booked up, so it's just kind of a last minute change of plans. And then we're going to try to get up early, see some of the shops, and then drive down to San Juan Capistrano. And then we have Harvest Hosts over in Oceanside. So that is the plan. Oceanside's only about half an hour from San Juan Capistrano, so we're hoping to hit that up. But I just can't get over how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. So we will be heading back to the motel. I'm just going to do a video of the outside. Got some new looking, got some new residential build-ups. Can't tell if that's condos or apartments, but pretty convenient, and it was like only $70 with tax for the night, so that was, yeah, and it was a pretty solid night. My only complaint was the bed was kind of hard. Yeah, but my only complaint with this was the bed was kind of hard, and what else was it? Patrick was saying there was no fridge, but it's always par for the course for Motel 6. It's always bare bones. But I think really it's just honestly the bed was my biggest issue. Can't think of anything else. But let's go get coffee. so here it is during the day, before it's lit up. This is what it looks like. Pretty tree. That's the tree right there. And this is the little village in the daylight. Wow, this reminds me of Stonehenge. Has some wording on it. Ah, that's cool. Cool rock. It's a neat little decorate. Kind of reminds me of Christmas. Christmas in the park. That's what it reminds me of. Christmas in the park in the Bay Area. Alright, so here's the tree. This is what it looks like in the daytime. Super pretty. So we got a breakfast bowl, a matcha latte with pumpkin, which looks really good. And then in this we have a matcha pumpkin pudding concoction. And then we also have this is a citrus blackberry biscuit, which looks good too. This guy in his pajamas.
Yeah.
No vacancy, wow. Brewing company.
Yep, Solvang.
No, I think you've gone into some of these places before. These gift shops look familiar. Alright.
There's no.
Is there a line to check in? Or?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not
I
sure.
talked to somebody else and said they stopped taking names because there's too many people.
Yeah.
We're not adding names to the list until 10:10.
Oh, this. Little piece of history. Solvang, California. It's a tribute to the pioneers who settled Solvang and laid the foundation to perpetuate this period of heritage for generations to come. Oh, very cool. Alright, so we're trying the Danish pancakes with blueberries on top, and then Patrick got the strawberries on top. Let's dig in. I don't know what the tins are. Oh, they're cookies. Wait, what's in there? Oh, they're cookies. Oh, if you want a whole bit, if you want a whole ass thing of them, right there.
Yeah, probably too much.
$20.
Watch the video.
There's the feeding instructions.
2 hands. Birds may attempt to grab the bowl.
No. Do not put fingers elsewhere besides the handle. Do not touch the birds. You can get pecked.
Okay. Big birds are kind of cute.
What is it?
Birds are kind of cute.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, granddaughter.
Hi. Oh, you get real close. Not yet.
Getting closer. Oh no, he doesn't want the only one.
Yes, we do like to peck. That's funny. That way? Let's go down there where those people are. Damn, someone took a dump.
Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
Cool.
Eat it.
That's funny. Num num num.
Nom nom nom.
You get both in the frame. Yes,
Right.
I understand you're hungry.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh no, don't fight me. Oh my god. That was awkward. Yum. Look at this one.
Oh, well, if you,
Did you turn it on?
it is on. It's still running.
Okay, try to get me in the frame.
Okay, well, yeah, I want to put in.
Excuse me. Yeah, this guy.
See if this guy's hungry. Nom nom nom. No?
No?
No.
Okay, come on. Keep going.
I didn't know.
Damn, look at its skin. Losing its feathers? Yeah.
Could be.
1.5 pounds of feathers per season.
Walked all the way around.
Oh, there's another ground squirrel.
Native to Africa.
Wow, ostrich chicks grow 1 foot taller each month.
Oh, really? Where? Yeah. Jeez.
Ostriches don't bury their heads in sand.
Is that a
Yeah.
common misconception?
I guess so. Maybe it's from cartoons or something.
Wow.
40 to 60 eggs a season.
Damn. One laid 120 eggs. Come on. Oh, look at the doggies. Oh, cute. The dogs know how to take pictures. Yeah, look at these guys.
Man. Look at all the ostriches. Not that hungry today. Ostriches aren't that hungry today.
Oh, you pick him up off the ground.
Are you picking them up off the ground?
Yeah, I got some.
What are you doing, bud? You have to hold it with 2 hands, otherwise they'll try and grab it. See? You have to reach out further. Here, hold this.
Okay. There you go.
Come on, bud.
There you
Get it. No? Alright.
go. He's pecking at the thing.
Oh, this one's losing their feathers too.
Oh yeah, they must shed a lot, I think they
Yeah,
said.
they must be shedding. Yeah, because the other ones have black. So maybe they're losing the summer coat for the winter coat?
Yeah.
They're kind of funny without the feathers.
They're emus.
I think they're similar. Similar breed?
Yeah.
Probably in the
Hi.
same family.
Hi, bud. Nope.
Don't reach in the Nope. Don't bite it. Don't grab the bowl.
That's funny. Okay, my turn, bud. So we're at the ostrich farm, which is near Solvang, but a lot of them aren't hungry today. But nonetheless, it's still kind of fun. I don't think I've ever really, I don't know if I've seen an ostrich in person before, but it's kind of interesting. And you said these ones were?
Little emus.
Emus.
Look at the emus.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Of course, I feed this one.
No, I just want to go back.
Esto se llama
Oh, turn back on.
Oh, no más.
Probably only a tiny bit of battery.
Tan gancitos.
Nice. This is my first time at Fraser Farms picking up some things for dinner. I'm seeing some cool stuff. This is kind of a pricey place, but I'm thinking about getting one of these actually. It's pretty reasonable, $5. This is actually just like the chorizo and sweet potato hash that I made a few weeks back, so I'm gonna pick up one of these. Give it a try and see what theirs tastes like, but they have all the Thanksgiving fixins. And right here, fruit and nut stuffing. How cool is that? Yeah, everything for tea day. Lemon cranberry poppy seed slaw. So this is what I came here for, to the store, was their selection of meats. Boar, not the beef, but elk. Looks like there's one left. There's one left. I'm gonna pick this up. One left. Ground boar. And venison. So we're gonna have one of these, ancestral blend. We're gonna have one of these with our mac and cheese. So I'm glad to see these. I got the last elk. How cool. But these are going in the cart. I feel like they have like every healthy product known to man. Especially look at this row of Primal Kitchen. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, like Foddy. They have like every row of everything you can think of. Oh my gosh. Wow. All the variations of buffalo sauce. This is really cool. All of the vinegar. That's actually not a bad price for the vinegar. Usually at the festivals I go to, they're usually like a lot more expensive. It's not bad. Now this is a throwback. I've gotten this before. I haven't seen it in ages. I just don't know if I want to spend that much because I can get something similar at Trader Joe's for like $2. So I don't know. It's nice to know that they have it. Alright, so tonight we're getting kind of a late start on dinner, but we're going to be making, this is a Southwest chili, chili mac, and supposedly I think this is like vegetarian, so this I think is a cheddar queso sauce that has, let's see, cheese alternative in it. So it's some sort of, I guess it's considered vegan, but it's like some sort of cheese alternative, so we're gonna use that. And I just dropped by Fraser Farms, and I think we're gonna use this ground venison. This stuff isn't cheap. They're like $15 each, but I also got the wild boar and the elk. But we're gonna try the venison because this is 14 ounces. This is a smaller one. We don't need, like, I feel like the whole 16 ounces. So we have 14 ounces. This is a smaller one, so we're gonna use this to add in to make a little bit heartier of a mac and cheese. But since we don't have a microwave, we're gonna try to see if we can get this defrosted some other way. I think probably just putting it in the oven just for a little bit to just kind of help defrost it before we put it in the pan. So we will do that first. So first things first is we're going to boil some water. The water was on. We're just gonna add some salt. And I forgot to mention, actually, this is actually a purple carrot meal that we've been needing to use up. Again, they're not sponsored, but I do occasionally like to get their meals. They're a little bit pricier than like Dinnerly or HelloFresh, but sometimes I get a good deal. And generally, I think a lot of their, I think most, if not all of their meals are vegetarian, but if you want to add meat to it, you can, which is basically what we're doing. So another thing we're going to attempt to do is cook the venison in this beef tallow. I've heard about this, but I haven't ever tried it, so I know it doesn't sound like the healthiest thing in the world, but I'm just going to use a little bit in lieu of like butter or oil, just a little bit of this, just to kind of give it a little bit more flavor, bring out the flavor when it goes on the mac and cheese. So this will go in the pan, and then once our meat has defrosted, we're going to go ahead and cook that up. But right now we're just waiting for the water to boil before we add the noodles. But this is a pretty easy one, easy recipe. Pretty much everything just comes together. A lot of times you'll find nutritional yeast used in any sort of cheese alternative to kind of help bring out the flavor. So right now we're just waiting for the meat and the water to boil, and we're going to put this in there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put our pasta in the pot. And, alright, so now we're going to open our beef tallow. So it looks like, let's take a little bit of that. So we got our meat and then our pasta sizzling away. Right, so now in a small bowl it says to add the nutritional yeast, pumpkin seeds, and some salt. Which are pepitas. And then the salt. This is the Trader Joe's wine infused sea salt. seasoning grinder. So this has rosé, pink peppercorns, and rosemary. Okay. Actually, salt the water a little bit more. So this is supposed to resemble like a Parmesan cheese that goes on top. There's quite a bit of it, so I don't know if we'll use all of it. All right, so while we're kind of waiting for the rest of the food, I'm going to talk about my book. This is The Fireman by Joe Hill. This is actually a little bit older. Well, I mean, not really, but depending on your definition of old. Came out in 2016. If you're into like post-apocalyptic type of stuff, this is a really great read. This is like almost 700 pages, but I'm almost done. It's been great, so I highly recommend checking it out if that is your thing. But I think honestly, after we get our dinner, it's like 11 o'clock at night, so we'll probably, after we show you our dinner and all that, we're probably gonna hit the hay, get ready to go to bed. It is late, but I wanted to show you some of the stuff like we're kind of cooking for dinner since we kind of got in late. We're staying at another Harvest Host over in Oceanside, one of my favorite cities above San Diego. So we're here for 2 nights, and then tomorrow we're gonna go to San Juan Capistrano, which is only like a half-hour away. I've never been there, so I'm excited to check it out. So I'll be going along there tomorrow, and then yeah, this is everything's going pretty quickly, but we kind of like to take a trip down south around Thanksgiving weekend, take advantage of having a long weekend when we can. But yeah, so I'll be back momentarily to show you the final steps.
Not much to say at the moment. We are staying at a Harvest Host in Encinitas near Oceanside. It's only like 17 minutes south. I forgot to message the guy earlier. So if you do use Harvest Host, well, just make sure to message them so they don't think like you're not showing up, because we did show up at like 10:30 or so. So we are eating kind of late, and then we're just gonna get up early and go out and do stuff and have fun before we head on home on Sunday, because we're back to our regular jobs. And that's it.
All right. Use this little strainer contraption, which is great for porting around. Flip it on. You have limited space. This is a great option. All right, so we're gonna strain this out. And it's just that easy. Really convenient. I can link one down in the comments if you'd like to check it out. This one I think I got at TJ Maxx, but I also have them on Amazon for a pretty reasonable price. Take that off. I think this is made with silicone. Move that over there for now. All right, so now we add the chili con queso. Doesn't look the prettiest. It looks like a little congealed. All right, so let's see. I have to melt the sauce. It's kind of like, this is how it's looking a little bit congealed, so I'm going to try to get that melted a bit more. Alright, so we're also going to add the jalapenos. Hopefully this doesn't give me heartburn. It's so late. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move transition, since we're going to add the meat, I'm going to transition everything over to this pan. Hopefully that helps with the even cook too. Alright, okay, that looks better. That's what we got going right now. Alright, so now we're going to serve the bowls. That's what it looks like. And we're going to sprinkle some of this on top as like Parmesan. There's a whole bunch of it. Alright, there you go. Here. Oh!
Oh!
Great.
10-second rule.
Well, let me know what you think. Or what do you
Looks
tell
good.
us what you think.
Looks good.
Okay.
Good.
Look good? Cool. Alright, so let's begin. Looks really good. Alright, this looks so good. Okay, let's try this. Wow. That's pretty solid. I'd give it like 8 out of 10. What do you think?
No, they're like 8 out of 10.
Okay. Pretty solid. Alright. We're gonna eat and go to bed, guys, so see you later in the morning.